And the sequel comes out in July, so it's like brace yourself. I had $25 in Barnes & Noble's reward. The one that I basically falls in love with his mother, but the mother didn't realize it was her son. Hey besties, welcome back to another video. If you guys don't know who I am, hi, hello, my name is Esme. I go by Esme IRL, and this is where I love to yap about my books, and hopefully, you know, sometimes you guys will like some of the books that I yap about. So basically for today, I wanted to tell you or like show you guys all the books that I'm gonna be or that I want to read for my January TBR. So some of these books, I actually chose them live on my Twitch stream, because if you guys don't know, I do Twitch as well. You can find me here. But we yap about a lot of books there. And so I realized I haven't done my January TBR. So I was like, what are some of the books that I want to read? So about two of these books, I chose myself personally as the I want to read these.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like the for sure 6. So what surprised me is that one of the books was like, oh, pick your own like graphic novel / manga. And then I was looking through, I was like, do I even have any manga I haven't read? And I look, and yes, I do. I have the Oishi no Ko, which if you guys don't know is it's based around like the popular idol Ai Hoshino, and this is the first book in the manga, and I realized that I have book 1 and 2. So I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna get to reading this, because one of my goals last year was like I wanted to read more manga, and I bought more manga, but I never actually read it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna read it this time, I'm gonna enjoy it. Probably I heard a lot of people talking about like they enjoyed the manga, and this is actually one of the first manga series that I bought. So basically it just follows around a singer named Ai, who she's like show business lies are your weapon, and something happens to her. She ends up having twins, and it's messy. If you've seen the show, you guys know what I'm talking about. The second book that is on my TBR for the month of January is A Court of Mist and Fury, which I'm currently reading for another video that you guys, I don't know if you guys will see this before or after the video. You guys will probably see it after the video, most likely. But yeah, I'm currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and honestly, I've been kicking my feet for Horizon. Like, I'll see if I can find some fan art, and I will actually credit the artist, don't worry. But if I do, I will put it here. But Horizon makes me kick my feet and giggle. Like, I caught myself the other day. I was giggling over a man. I'm like, this is the first time I've giggled over a man. That's a damn lie, I giggle over a man all the time. But yeah, basically A Court of Mist and Fury follows after A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I can't really give you guys a summary about this one, because then I'd be spoiling you guys the first book. Also, for my background, I really wanted to switch it up. I wanted to make it seem like we were on a FaceTime call, and I'm over here telling you about all the books that I want to read. And so yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this little setup, because I can always change it too. My third book that I want to read is called Nightbane, which I also can't tell you guys about because it's a sequel to Light Lark, which Light Lark was my first book that I finished in the month of January. That book made me giggle, cry, and freaking I was so angry at certain character. I was like it caused me all my feelings. So like I really want to read this, but then why I didn't jump straight into the book after this, I was like, oh, like I was still in the middle of reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and I really wanted to finish this. So I was like, okay, when you finish A Court of Mist and Fury, if you still want to, you can then read Nightbane. So basically it just follows around Light Lark, which Light Lark is based around like kind of like the Hunger Games, as the author has said it. Basically there's like this giant island that shows up every 100 years, and 6 rulers all have to compete to save their powers, and it follows around this main character called Isla. I always call her Isla because I don't know, I forget to pronounce the S, but Isla. Okay, this book was actually sent to me by one of my lovely community members, but it was chosen in the TBR. So I'm gonna be reading A Song of Achilles. This is my first I think Greek romance book that I have that wasn't Oedipus or Orpheus. I forgot, one of the books that I read in high school. I think it's Oedipus. The one that basically falls in love with his mother, but the mother didn't realize it was her son. The one about the incest, that one. But yeah, A Song of Achilles, I heard from Book Talk that it was a very, very great book. And I haven't actually looked up any reviews for this, because I didn't buy this book. So it's it was on my list and I wanted to buy it sooner or later. But then my lovely person sent it to me. So I was like, I'm so thankful for them. Also, by the day you guys are seeing this, it's January the 4th. I forgot to say that. It's January the 4th, which is 4 days into the New Year's. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys want, you guys can comment down below how's your year been, and are you guys excited for the new year? Like, what are some of your goals? But yeah, I'm so excited to read A Song of Achilles. I was almost gonna read it last year, but then I was like, I need a few more days to process, because I had just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses. I was like, I need a few more days to process what is going on there. I even watched a video just recapping the whole book again, because I was like, what if I forget some stuff? And actually it's kind of helpful. Okay, The second to last book I'm reading, I feel like a lot of people have already read this, and I put this on my TikTok about like the fantasy books I want to read this year, and someone was like, you brace yourselves for this book, like, and the sequel comes out in July, so it's like brace yourself. So I'm gonna be reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Okay, thank goodness I said her name right. But yeah, I'm gonna be reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. And I heard from Book Talk and Sarah Carol, if you guys don't know who Sarah Carol is, this is she. This is one of her 5-star books. And this is, not gonna lie, I was kind of influenced by her to buy this book. But I had this book on my list for a long while, but every single Barnes and Nobles I went to, they were always sold out, and then when I went online, it was like backlogged to December. So like I didn't end up buying this until December. Did I buy this for I don't think I bought this for the hardback sale. No, I didn't. I had it before actually. But yeah, I'm so excited for Powerless. Basically, Powerless follows around it something about the elites. Kind of like it's a separation of two groups, the ordinary and the elites. And based on the summary, they have powerful powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Isla and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Peyton Gray, an ordinary posing as a psychic to blend in with the elites. But when she unwittingly saves one of the Isla's prince, Kyaster, she's thrown into the purging trials, a brutal competition showcased by the elite's powers. From what I heard from like other people, apparently this is kind of like, I don't remember if they said it was like high stakes, high fantasy, or if it was low stakes, high fantasy. Either ways, it's kind of like a fantasy with, I want to say, but based on just the title alone, kind of high stakes, but I'm really excited to read this book. And then the last book that I have on here is actually one of my collector's editions that I bought on the hardback sale. It was so pretty, like I could not buy this book. Like it was just too pretty, and it was on sale. I think I only ended up paying $6 as opposed to the normal $30. So it was like kind of basically half off. But yeah, the book that I got was called Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I will show you guys exactly why. Look at this. Look at the inside of this. Tell me that is not adorable. And then look at the back. It was pink. If you guys don't know, pink is my favorite color. Like, this book was calling my name. Like, I had to buy this book. Like, it was no if or when. It was a matter of, you're coming home with me today. Like, you and me, we're built together. Like, you can't separate us. And I haven't seen the Amazon Prime show. So I'm still debating if I should watch the show first and then read the book, or read the book first then the show. Because then I heard that if you watch the show and then read the book, you won't have that much disappointment towards the show. But then if you read the book and watch the show, you can understand kind of like the little similarities. Like if I ever wanted to read Harry Potter, because I haven't read Harry Potter for the first time, but I do know like certain stuff that have in the books. I heard that it's way different from the movies, which is what I mostly saw. And then also from Narnia, I've seen the movies first, but I have the books. I haven't read them yet. Like I recently just bought them at the end of the year. But yeah, these are all of the books that I have planned for the month of January. Oops, I forgot a book. But yeah, these are all my books for the month of January. And I'm so excited. Let me know down below in the comments, what are some of your guys' books that you guys have for your January TBR? Are you excited for any new releases? Also chat, I recently just bought, like, it's not my fault, you know, I have a shopping problem, I know that. But I just bought like these 2 books because technically in my mind with the girl math way, I had $25 in Barnes & Noble's rewards. So I technically bought 3 books, but I only spent $20. Because I pre-ordered the King of Sloth by Ana Huang. I bought, I believe, I'll have to put the picture here because I can't remember exactly what it was. And then the third book, I think was like a new release. It just came out on January the 2nd. And I believe it's a fantasy book. I'll also put it here. But it's part of Barnes & Noble's like YA book club. And apparently it comes with pictures. And when I was reading the summary, it sounded very interesting. So I'm super excited to read that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's little FaceTime call, i.e. book video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. And I will see you guys again in the next one. Bye, besties.
You'll find the beauty goes much deeper.